Hello, 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 hello. We are live again to talk about these things like, yes, Australia visa, visa, yes, 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 yes. All right, so many people are moving to Australia with this visa, okay? A lot of different visas, but the one that is very prominent these days is visa 491. You guys know I cannot stop talking about this visa because hi, welcome, welcome. So many people, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't want to be talking to myself. Can you hear me? Yes. And be liking my video, eh? Be liking my video, okay? All right. So we said, and I'm saying it and I mean it, and it's happening. Many people are moving to Australia with visa 491 and other visas, and this is what they do. So this is what this live section is all about. However, bring your question along, we'll treat the question, but let me talk to you about this thing. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Kifaya Cooks. Thank you for that. I was waiting for that. Okay. And be liking my life. Like my life. Like. Thank you guys. All right. So many people are moving to Australia with different type of visas. Time has gone when people keep saying Australia visa is hard. Now, Australia don't even need you to move to any country before you come to Australia. They pick you straight from your home country. Africa, Asia, anywhere. There is no country in Africa, Asia, or anywhere that people from don't get Australia visa. So time has gone when you say, I don't have experience in first world country and it's hard for me. No. Stop there. That excuse is not holding anymore. That's not excuse anymore because currently many people are getting these visas. Do you know one special thing about visa 491? If your occupation is actually there in the list for visa 491 and you check in some states and territory and you find your occupation that they want you and you are lucky enough for that state or territory to say that they do not need anyone on this category of visa to have Australia work experience or a job offer, a job contract, or job anything. Boom, you've hit a jackpot. I'm telling you. It means you'll be counting your days for you to land in Australia. Because if a state picks your occupation, for example, which occupation do I use now? I want to use something that is not regular. There are always this regular occupation that you guys are always talking about. I want to use something. Give me a suggestion. Okay. Maybe I say architect. Okay, no. Something big too. I want to use an example of occupation that is not regular. Okay. Okay. Please, I would love to relocate to Australia. I will need to walk through the process step by step. Yes, step by step. So, Sandra, we talk about this and we'll talk about this steps by step because people are now saying to me, someone said in my Instagram and said when I was talking about the teachers, the person said, I would like to attempt it if you can, how do you say, if you can lead me step by step or guide me or something. I'm guiding you guys. I'm doing enough. Like, I just want to blow my trumpet. What is it that you cannot find on my channel? I've done a lot of visas. 491, you should know it by fingertips, the process. Okay. I've done for so many states, and as the new immigration year is coming, I do more. I want to tell you about Australia immigration year. It starts in July every year. Okay. Because someone was asking me that 2023 is ending. Why is it that 2024 occupation list is not out? I say no. is 2023/2024 because our financial year, migration year, tax year ends in June and starts in July. So that's why you have 2023/2024 or 2022/2023. They come together. It's half of this and half of this joined together. So if you're applying for any Australian visa, you are still on time because invitation round will be going off soon. Some state has already started. When it starts now, January, February, it will be boom, 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 boom. What are you waiting for? Okay. Visa 491. Most states and territory, if they have your occupation in that list, and it falls under people that do not need job offer because you are offshore, because getting job under that visa, you are offshore is hard because the employer actually doesn't need you. It's not that kind of a visa. Employer actually doesn't need you, okay, at that stage. If they need someone, they go through visa 482 or 186 or another other employer sponsor. That visa is not employer sponsored, so it's so hard to get a job if the state wants you to show job offer. But if you ever hit a jackpot and they say you do not need a job offer, or you are landing in Australia, you are counting your days. Okay, I want you to look at that visa. If you go to my channel, this channel right now, go to playlist, you will find visa 491. Please watch it. You got data. If you can have data to chase gossip online, chase celebrities, and you actually want to migrate to Australia, why haven't you watched most of my videos? Okay, I ask people to be asking me questions on my socials and under my videos, and I will come back to answer. And when you ask me a question, that shows that you have watched some videos. For example, someone today asked me on the Facebook page and said, I'm a teacher of 12 for 12 years, blah, blah, blah. Will I be able to do skill assessment with AIST? I think Australia, blah, blah, blah. Assessing Authority for Teachers. This person made me happy because that's the kind of question I jumped to. Do you know why that question made me happy? And I was answering and he's asking more and I'm going. It's because first, this person is a teacher. 2, he has watched my videos and know that there is skill assessment. 3, he has used my skill assessment video. I've done skill assessment video on how to do skill assessment, and this person has found the assessing authority for teachers. This is what shows that you are doing something. If you ask me that kind of question, I will answer questions. Watch these videos, they are here. People are moving, not when your village people finish moving now you say you don't know. People are moving with visa 491. Check your occupation and see the state that needs you. Okay, we have I've made a video about the priority occupation list. At least that will give you an idea who do I nominate, who do I choose to nominate me. Sorry, because when you do expression of interest after your skill assessment, you need to choose a state or territory to nominate you. So that priority list will give you an idea who needs you. You go where you are needed. That's the only way you can be selected. However, each state and territory in Australia has their immigration website. Just ask Google and say immigration website or immigration site for New South Wales, immigration site for South Australia, immigration site for Victoria, immigration site for Northern Territory, immigration site for Tasmania, immigration site for Western Australia. If you see a government website, you will know because it will have that state name there and everything is not a blog. When you see a blog, you know, because when you go to the website of each state, you will see they talk about other visas, they talk about the visas they sponsored. Mostly the visa you will see on immigration website of every state and territory in Australia is 2 visas, because those are the only 2 visas that can be nominated by state or territory, visa 491 and visa 190. Okay, now what I want to tell you is that you cannot, visa 190 is a permanent resident. Yes, we came with it, but I need to tell you the truth. 491 is easier to get. than 190. 491 is a temporary resident visa. So most people in a group that I belong, what people do is that they apply for both after skill assessment and they qualify for both. They will apply for both, but their 491, which is a temporary resident of 5 years, and after 3 years you qualify for permanent resident, will come out first. And now they will be in a state of dilemma. They will like, should we accept it or wait for 190? And people like me will say a bird at hand is worth million in the bush. What if you refuse the selection, the nomination, and you reject the nomination and you never got invitation for 190? You no go kill yourself. Eh? Verse no go allow you leave. You wasted the opportunity. So if you apply for the two, if you qualify for the two, apply for the two. But I bet you 491 visa, which is a temporary visa, will always come out first. The invitation will always come out first. Yes. And most states and territories are doing it. Now I want to tell you something. I live in a state of Western Australia. So many people have come to this Western Australia this year, 2023, with visa 491. A lot. I'm telling you. And the occupation they even come many people are downgrading themselves to do it. And if you are so lucky that you do not need job offer, I keep saying it, you need to open your eyes and look. Then you don't have problem. All you need is your skill assessment. You do selection. You do expression of interest. You chill. The state will nominate you. You submit your document. You come over. They grant you visa. You come over. Okay? So always be thinking about that. That visa is very important and it settles everyone. For those of you that always talk about Australia visitor visa, don't stop thinking about it. The only option people have gotten from Australia visitor visa for settlement is only studies. If you're not going to plan for studies and you don't have enough money to go through immigration agent and pay school fees like someone that is outside of Australia, because you're not a resident, you're not a permanent resident, you will still pay the same school fees and find the same schools and stuff they will find. If you don't have money to do that, you'll be stranded. There is no work without visa. I'm telling you, there is no work. I've made so many videos. Still, people in social media, some of my followers in social media, they still say that, they still keep asking me that question. And some say that I said it. I said I never said you can get a job with Australia visitor visa. Never. I've made several videos that I've explained. Australia is not New Zealand. Australia is not New Zealand. They are two different countries, even though they share similar policies, and you can come to Australia without visa if you are a New Zealander, a permanent resident, a citizen of New Zealand. Okay, you come to Australia with no visa, you just book your flight ticket and you land here. However, the immigration policy is different. When it comes to visitor visa, you can never get a job with visitor visa or convert, because they will tell you with this video you cannot. Okay, all right. Now for New Zealand has option. Many people go to New Zealand with visitor visa and they secure a 6 months job. From when they are 6 month job, that job can never be renewed. But you know what people do? Because I made a video. You see, so there are some people that fault finders, leave me alone. You will make a scholarship video. The first thing they will tell you, okay, you share a video that is maybe 6 schools or maybe up to 10 scholarship, and there is one that are not fully funded. The only comment they will come and say, but all of them are not fully funded. Which one have you applied for? Nkechi, how many have you applied for? Have you, what is your name? Kenneth? Veronica, which one did you even apply for? Now all 10 of them are not fully funded. Okay, apply for the one that is fully funded and leave the other one alone. Some people will say, what again? Why do you always look for faults? Why can't you do something? You take your 2 eyes, look video, boom, you come out. The only fault, instead of you to make use of it. One thing with scholarship is that you may apply, you may not get, but you don't give up, because people are getting it. It may not be your turn today, it may be your turn tomorrow, so you don't give up. Now, over to 491. I don't want to deviate from visa 491 because that visa they totally me. That visa 491 is one of the easiest visa you can use to come to Australia. I'm telling you, people are winning. A lot of Nigerians, or let me call countries, Ghanaian, Nigeria, Kenyans, they are using this visa to come over because you do not have the stress of looking for a job. Okay? You don't stress yourself. The thing is that the cost for that visa is 4,000 something. Okay? But if you actually check it, it's cheaper than studies. 100% cheaper than studies. It's cheaper because you are settled. You're not working for anyone. You come here, you do any job you want. Like, you don't owe any employer anything. All you need is to earn, I think 170 or 150 Australian dollars pay. Sorry, not 100. Because no, how many people are earning 150,000? Gosh, I'm talking about 55,000 Australian dollars. I think they moved it to 70,000. A carer can comfortably make that money. Can work for 2 employers. No one holds you. It's not like study visa. Okay. Once you make it 3 years, you apply for permanent resident. You can come with your family, okay? But if you are migrating with your family, you should know that there are challenges. Not when you migrate with your family, you think everything will just go. The mistake people are making these days, new migrants, is that when they come, they think that people that have been in that country for a long time never face any challenges. They do. It is a tradition that when you move, unless you are so rich that you were outside and bought everything, even got your accommodation, but because you don't have documentation, there are so many challenges you will face. Please don't start talking about running back. That kind of a thing cannot make you to run back. There are some bigger things that could make someone to run back, but not because you had a challenging situation in your first few weeks of migration. Yes, so let me answer Sandra before. Sandra said, please, the process step by step. Sandra, the first thing you do is go the step by step for 491. Check my video. I will say it today, but I want you to go to my videos, the one I recorded and the one I show you links and so on, because this one I cannot show you links here and so on. Okay. The first step for that is find your occupation in the skill occupation list. Okay. Is in Australian Home Affairs, Department of Home Affairs website, skill occupation list. You search it, even go to Google, Australia skill occupation list. You will find it. Go there, click it, open the link, search your occupation. Okay, you are a teacher, write teacher. Don't even say primary or something. You bring all the type of teachers, or you can say primary teacher, secondary teacher, or you are an accountant. Someone said a doctor. Yes, doctors, you guys have too much troubles. Doctors, you have too much troubles. You need to write a Australian Medical Council exam by APRA and get registered by APRA. Okay, so you write on Australian Medical Council exam, get registered with APRA before you can be recognized to be a doctor. You see, so any visa is for doctor, is not for you yet until you are registered. And another something challenging thing for the doctors is that they cannot downgrade, because a doctor, what are you downgrading to? You cannot downgrade to be a nurse. Australian Nursing Council will not register you because you don't have nursing qualification. But a nurse can be downgraded as a carer, as a caregiver, and you will get registered because you're a caregiver, stepping down. But for doctors, once you're a doctor, there's nothing you're stepping down to. That's why most of the doctors that find it challenging in coming to Australia and writing the exam offshore, outside of Australia, they tend to come with study visa. So when they are studying, they'll be writing their exams. So that is the trick they use, some of them. Okay, then step by step, I am elevator technician and done my assessment with one. You done your skill assessment with one company, Australia Express. Oh, Suleiman, I don't understand what you mean that you done your skill assessment with one company, Australia Express. Skill assessment with one company, Australia Express. Which kind of skill? How much did you pay? Suleiman, I want to ask you, how much did you pay for your skill assessment? That will even give me an idea whether you did skill assessment or whether there was agents online that tell you, oh, you've done your skill assessment. Tell me, how much did you pay for your skill assessment, Suleiman? Suleiman Isaka Yabi, please tell me, okay? Can you tell us about the requirement for 491? I'm telling you now. First of all, search Australia skill occupation list. Then under it, you will see search and other one, visa type. Do not click on this visa type. On the search, write your occupation and search. When it opens, if it's in that list, when it opens, it will show you the list of visas you are qualified for. Okay. 491 is there. If it's there, boom. Okay. Then you click the ANSCO code to find out what does this mean. To be an accountant, to be a doctor, to be a nurse, to be a carpenter, to be a chef in Australia. They will tell you the qualification they need, qualification level and experience level. Okay. Another important step is the step number 2. Now you have found your occupation in step number 1. Step number 2 is, what do? You go and find your assessing authority. I have a video for that too. Skill assessment. Once you hit your assessing authority, open their page. Someone asked me, I want to do my skill assessment as blah blah blah. How much will it cost? I say, Omo, you blind? You went to that website and you saw skill assessment guideline and the cost is written in black and white. You came back to me to ask me the cost. Do you know there are more than 200 authorities that assesses occupation in Australia? It's not like the ways you do in Canada, where one organization does the whole skill assessment. Australia is a lot. Okay, the one that will assess a teacher is different from the one that will assess a chef, a carpenter and stuff, you see, or IT specialist. Okay, so that's why when you ask me the cost, I know there is a range of between 500 to 1,000, but assessing authority differs and they write their cost in their website, the guideline, assessment guideline. And they will also ask you, some people will ask me, how long does it take? They will also write it for you there. That's why I tell you that Australia migration, all information you need is online. And I'm giving you the guide already. Are you willing to use the guide? So we have said step number 1, find their occupation in the skill occupation list. Step number 2, find the assessing authority. Move in with action. Go and read all the skill assessment requirement for your occupation in their website. And you will do your application for skill assessment in their website. Everything you need. They will show you how to attach the document, the type of document they want for proof of experience, your job, okay, and qualification. They will tell you everything is there. And I have video to guide you. So you do your skill assessment. Then what do? You do expression of interest. But before everything, there is one important thing I want to tell you. Because sometimes doing skill assessment does not guarantee you visa. It's always important for you to know, is your skill scarce in Australia? If your skill is not scarce in Australia, please don't go and do your skill assessment. You're wasting your money. I need to be honest. You know me. I keep it real. I tell you the truth. Okay. Let's assume that you have a secretary, okay, and you happen to find secretary in the occupation list. I will tell you, please don't bother yourself to do skill assessment, because Australia state will hardly recommend or choose someone that is a secretary. Anyone can be a secretary. Does it make sense to you? Okay, so if your occupation is, he said, I am an elevator technician and done. Suleiman, I asked you a question. I said, I paid 449 US dollars. Yeah. Did you submit documents? Suleiman, I wish I can bring you on here to ask you a question. I don't know whether I can invite you. I need to add you more. Save highlight. I can't invite anyone. If I can invite someone, I could have invited Suleiman to ask Suleiman more questions, because some companies are posing online as, but you said you did it with one company, Express something. But that kind of a company doesn't do, unless they submitted your documents to your assessing authority. For technician, I think you will be with a Australia Trade Association or organization, TATR something, okay? So if actually you've done your skill assessment and get positive skill assessment, elevator technician, is it in the list of occupation in Australia? Let's check. Okay. Elevator technician. So I say list of, so this is the list of occupation. This is what you will see. This page, you see it? If you don't find this page and go other place, you are going to a blog, and that blog will tell you to come and do skill assessment. First of all, they will charge you like $19 Australia or $9. Then from there, they will take you on and start asking you for money. But this is the page of Home Affairs for Australia. So this is skill assessment. You go down, this is the page. You go down here, leave all these things. These are the list of visas that you can do skill assessment on. You go, you keep going. This is where you search. You see this box here. You write your occupation. Don't choose any visa. If you choose any visa, you are limiting yourself. Don't choose any visa. Just write your occupation and hit search. Okay. Elevator. I want to search elevator technician, but I just want to write only elevator because I don't want to write too much. Then search. Elevator is not technician. Suleiman, I don't know why. Okay, elevator technician is not there. And I don't know why you did your skill assessment with. Let's look for technicians. Technicians. Because these are the things you check. You check because no one wants to waste money. Okay. Why would you want to do skill assessment? Okay. Suleiman, see, I typed elevator technician. I didn't see anything. I typed elevator. If it's there, once I type elevator technician will come out. Okay. But it's not there. So I said, let me type elevator technician. It's not there. I said, let me type technicians. Okay, let's see what we got. So you see, technicians. Let's see what we got. I got architectural building survey technician. And there's another technician here that is building and engineering technician. These are the people that require diploma. ICT support technician, medical technician, performing art technician, science technician, not anywhere specified, technician and trade worker. That's it. Technician and trade workers. And technician and trade workers is limited because I could say you could fall under that, but their visa is limited. They don't have any offshore visas. You see, they will list the visa. This one is the shortest. For example, see this one, science technicians. They are for visa 190. You see all the visas that one is qualified for. You see all the visas. These are all the visas the person that has this qualified for. So this is how it is. You type your occupation, you see all the visas is qualified for. Under it here, you see assessing authority. You see that? Assessing authority. You click it. This is VETASES. This one is VETASES. You see it here? VETASES, assessing authority. You hit. You go there and it will tell you what it needs. However, you can still... How do caregivers Allison certificate accept in Europe? I'm not in Europe. I'm from Pakistan. I'm not in Europe. I'm in Australia. Hi, Jane. My wife is a teacher, bachelor in education. Which of the visa? Your wife is a teacher. Let's type your wife here. Teacher. You see, in the list of occupation, teacher. I don't know what type of teacher your wife is. Now, let's see teachers that are here. Art teacher, dance teacher, drama teacher, early childhood teacher. This one is New Zealand moral teacher, New Zealand teacher, middle school teacher, music teacher, primary school teacher. Are you listening? And private tutor, secondary school teacher. Let's assume that your wife is secondary school teacher because you said it did biology education. Which of the... Okay, let's say it's a secondary school teacher. Your wife is qualified for... I'm going to tell you only offshore visas. 186 employer nominated scheme. Which means for that one, you must find a job. You must find a job for that one. Then your wife is qualified for 189. That one, you must have 3 years experience. It's very competitive. You must have high point. Then your wife is qualified for visa 190, which is a permanent resident visa. Then your wife is qualified for 482, which you must find a job. Then your wife is also qualified for 491. The 491 we are talking about here, yes. But you know one thing your wife has to do, James. Your wife needs to do skill assessment. The skill assessing authority, let's assume your wife is a secondary school teacher. See here, assessing authority. That is your wife's assessing authority. This one, you see that is AITSL for teachers. AITSL, you see that? Good. You hit that button, okay? Your wife will hit that button to go and read the guideline for skill assessment. But I'll tell you one thing for teachers. James, are you there? Okay. Oh, she's teaching in primary school. Yes, even primary school too. Teachers, primary school also has the same visas as well. It doesn't matter. Okay, they have all the same visa and they are being assessed by the same assessing authority. See primary school teacher, you see all the visas I've listed is there too. Okay, and they are the same assessing authority. See that? AITSL. I think it's Australia Teachers, blah blah blah. You hit the button, you go to their website. Everyone has assessing authority. You hit it, you go there, okay? Then you read your guideline. James, I want to tell you something about teachers. Teachers are teaching is a regulated occupation in Australia, just like nurses and doctors, okay? Australia appreciate their teachers, like they know they joke. Now let me shock you. For teachers, they are needed, no doubt about it. Anybody that scaled through skill assessment will definitely get a visa, okay, and have experience. But their English requirements no be smart, for teachers, because I believe you are speaking and talking to their kids, English kids, because really our first language is English, So then IELTS of teachers is top notch. So you have 7788. I think reading and speaking. Is it speaking and listening? I can't remember. That is 8 academic. So it's 7788. Okay. So if you are a teacher and you want to come to Australia, you are qualified and you have a bachelor degree in education, or you have postgraduate certificate in education or diploma, anything, those initial teachers qualification where you go for teaching practice. If you have that in your qualification, you are qualified. Then you need to go and start writing your English now. That is another thing. Okay. What about in Australia, our online Alison caregiver? Oh, people keep asking me about online caregiver. People are getting this I don't know, people have done with Alison, they have gotten positive skill assessment, because they also, some of them have practical components where they go and do their placement, practical section in a home or something. Yeah. Benny, you're from South Africa. Benny, how are you? Yeah, South Africa. Yeah, I know South Africa very well. Eastern Cape. Was there so many years. Okay. Benny, welcome, Benny Laura. You Alison, whatever, people have gotten positive skill assessment. I think it depends on what you submitted. Were you able to prove to them that you have done placement, just like teachers? If you are a teacher too, they will want you to show them that your qualification, you've done teaching practice, because that is part of their requirement as well. So each occupation has their requirements. So we are back to visa 491 again. I don't want you to forget. So now you have done your skill assessment. After reading everything, you've done your skill assessment. Now, he said, why are you coming to visit me? You said, I hope you will be in Australia this December. You want to visit me, or you want to send me a parcel? Please send me a parcel for Christmas. I will give you a delivery address. What about a document controller residing in Qatar? No, document controller. It's not in the occupation list. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's hard. It can't get that visa like that. You can use something else, but it's not there. Okay. Document controller. Let's search. Who knows? Let's just not say. Let's do documents. No, it's not there. It's not there. No, document controller is not in the list of occupation. So list of occupation is the list of all the occupation job title that if you have, you'll be able to come to Australia with work visa, skill visa, any other visa that is not a study visa. Okay. I am a dietitian. Is this course really needed? It's not course, it's occupation. Dietitian. Okay, let's search. Who is asking me that question? Sandra. Sandra, how can you even say that? Dietitians are needed because I think it's regulated like nurses. You know all these things about health. Dietitian. Yes, let's search. Oh, oh. How come it's not coming? It should be there. Huh? Oh, it's there. Dietitian. You see? Ah, Sandra the dietitian. Sandra, you're qualified for visa 190. See, Sandra, another thing you will read. You see that blue thing, ANSCO code, this thing here. You when you click it, you go and read about dietitians, what they mean. I'm not going to open that link. Okay, so that's it. You find your occupation list there. You click that, it will tell you the skill set of someone that is a dietitian. I don't want to click it because of time. Then this is all the visa you are qualified for. Sandra, you see that as a dietitian. Then this is your assessing authority. You see that? You click that blue link, you go to their site. Boom. It's DAA. Okay, I think it's dietitian whatever Australia. Then you find out. I'm not going to open it here, Sandra. You go search yourself out. I'm giving you a guide. So when you open it, then you find the how they do skill assessment, the requirements, and everything. Okay. Now, Sandra, if you want to check more and see if dietitians are needed, there is a video I made. It's called Priority List. Okay. Let me find that video now and share it here so that will help you to check um which state needs you. Okay. Let me find that video. It's very important. Skill, shocking. Oh gosh, there's so many videos. Latest one, shocking update, latest immigration update pathways. How to change Australian caregiver sponsorship, list of agents, how I migrate. Oh yeah, guys. Oh my gosh, there've been so many. I thought it's even recent. Where is the priority list thing I did recently? Maybe someone will find it before me. Priority list. Oh, quick move to. I can't even find it again, but I know it's here. I know it's here. If someone find a priority list, I did. Employer, Australia study visa. I can't find it, but it's here. Priority list. Okay, so Sandra, why I said check the priority list is because when you search it, it will give you an idea the state and territory that needs you. Okay, then is a win-win. You find out if it's only one state that needs you, I would say it's not a good one. You want to have more, you want to have more states so that when you are shooting, you are shooting a gun, something is happening. Because if it's one state, it doesn't always good. It's not always good. I'm trying to find that. It's there, but whatever. Sandra, I've checked that video. I don't know what's happening to my eyes. Check the video where I talk about the priority list. The priority list will help you to know which state that needs you, whether you should forge ahead. Okay. Laboratory technician. Yeah, Justin, come and pay me or come for consultation. If I don't give you the scope for you to come to Australia, Justin Okechukwu, lab technician. Come book for consultation. Make I show you way. Your mates don't they enter. Your mates they enter. That's one of the occupation that is booming these days. Eh? Chances of 491 with 75 points and 190 with 65. 190 with 65 is hard for you, Justin. Justin, why is your score so low like that? Do you know that states will give you pump your some states are giving 15 points for 491. So did you get 15 points from state and you still on 75? How much do you have in your English or you are intending to have? I'm telling you, if you are going for 491, I will beg you to please have 7 in your English, because this state also look at, you know how they're doing selection of people they invite? They look at their English. Okay? So, as a laboratory technician, I would say please push for 7. Push for 7. Okay? Does your partner have, are you sure you've claimed all the points you're supposed to claim? Primary school teacher, we've said about. Nanny, we've said about. When you play this video back, you will see about primary school teacher. We've talked about it. Yes, they are needed. We talk about their skill requirements. We talk about their requirements for skill assessment and their assessing authorities. Play this video back, you will see it. Okay? Yes, or you type it in the occupation list. We've showed now. The occupation list, you type your 5 little. Which one is 5 little? KTS, what do you mean by 5 little? Okay, so this is occupation list. Nanny, this is occupation list where you type your occupation. Type your occupation down here. Here. Don't select any visa. Boom, you will see. So we talk about teachers before. This one is the dietitian. We've moved on from teachers. How about primary school teacher? We've talked about that. Nanny, please check. English for teachers is 7788. Boom, boom. Academic. Okay, it's regulated occupation. I'm a caregiver with auxiliary and community health care certificate and nursing diploma. 2 years experience. How do I apply? Hey, go and check our carer this thing. You need to do skill assessment, but carers for now is not a push because they are qualified for only one visa. 482 carers, only one visa. 482, which means you must find a job. That is the thing. You must find a job before you come. Okay? Yeah. So 491, I'm here to motivate you. Check my, if everything we say here, it doesn't make sense, find my video, find my playlist for 491. It will make sense for you. Find my video on how to do skill assessment. It will make, I will post a link of my playlist for 491 under the comment section now. I hope I'll remember. And also how to do skill assessment. Okay. Thank you, Sama. Thank you. So it is important that you take this thing serious. Okay. Take it serious. Don't burn your data with all this gossip and celebrities. I know they give us joy sometimes, but when you need something more important than those ones, you dedicate to it. And I promise I'll be coming online. It's not easy for me now. I'm here because tomorrow is Saturday. Because I go to work, but I don't work on weekend. So see the time. You see? Did you see the time? I'm here. And someone on Instagram yesterday, if you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I was mad. I was angry with someone and I was replying this person. See me, I am here because I've seen so many inquiries and I know what is happening and I come here. This is 3:10 a.m. I'm awake here. And a human being that doesn't even know me say to me on the comment section, because you are sending me DM, I say to you guys, do not send me DM to ask me a question, how do I come to Australia or this thing. Ask me that question under the comment section of my videos, on my posts on any of my social, and I will gladly follow it. And sometimes some of my followers can even help to answer your questions before you know it. But this person said to me, people say, you don't answer your DM. I say, please ask your question. I'm nice. In Australia, we're very nice people. We respect people. We don't want violence. So no violence. We're not violent people. So I said, please ask a question. He said, I'm trying to form. I said, hey, Jane. Then he said to me, I said, please, can you ask your question here? He said, this is why black people don't like to help black people. I said, what? Then I need to trace this person. I went and traced this person, and I noticed that what he sent me in the email, in the DM, is I found Australian girl that like me online, like me, and I like her, and we are planning to get married. How will she bring me? This is why this person opened the mouth and said that black people don't help black people. See me here, I'm awake. You can talk about me making money from DUs, but this, there is nothing. I'm a registered nurse, a senior registered nurse in Australia. What do I get here? The only reason I started YouTube is that I've been answering people question on my socials, but 111 was draining. And I noticed that it is more easier for me to make videos and explain to people. People don't know. People say things about Australia that is not even real. When I hear them, I will close my ear. I said, who told you that? Like, Australian migration is not what you guys think. Oh, people cannot come to Australia. Oh, people from this country are not coming to Australia. People, because people that live in Australia don't make noise. There are a lot of people here from your country, but because they are quiet, they don't make noise like UK people. But I decided to come and be making videos. So this person said to me that black people don't help black people because I didn't answer that question. I didn't find, I have thousands of DMs. I had to trace him to actually find out what is his question. This is a story I'm telling you guys, okay? Then I say, oh, is it because you say you find Oyibo Australian girl online? That's why now you're referring to us as black people. I said to this person, you sound pathetic. Because if you know me, know my ministry, you will know that I dedicate a lot to my people, for the love of brotherhood, sisterhood, blood, yeah, continent, whatever you call it, migrants. But after everything, I said, I need to block you off because you bring bad energy to my page. Just ask your question and I'll answer it. Now I want to tell you people, guys, people that are going to find Australian babes online, you are wasting your time. I am telling you the truth. Your sister is telling you, don't go and waste your time unless you are inside Australia, because that policy is too tight. The way you can prove that you are partner to this one while you are offshore is so hard. But when you are inside here, you guys can cohabit, live together, do this, unless you bring that person to Nigeria, where the person, your family will be in the picture. That white person's family should be in that picture in your country. It's too tight. Don't waste your time there. Unless you are inside Australia, you want to use them. But when you are outside, they won't deal with it. No black, white Australian woman will want to go through that stress. Unless you guys know beforehand. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? So, save your energy. You can go for America, blah, blah, blah. That's easier. But you see this one Australia, their immigration policy or partner visa from someone from offshore. Before you can finish, all your village people must have gone abroad and come back. Sandra, thank you. Before you finish your love, and you go love, if they find us that woman, you go love. If you know born picking self, they don't. You go love. I said to Conco. What are you speaking? Which language are you speaking? Espinoza. Oh, okay. Then you go love. You go born picking self, and no be that kind of. Laz, you need a job. Laz, go find a job. Go to. Okay, let me show you where to find a job. Go to Google now. Okay, go to Google. This is Google. Okay, go and look for Seek Australia. Seek, SEEK. Seek Australia. You see it? Seek Australia. You click on it. This is it. Seek Australia. You see that? Go find job there. When you are typing, type visa sponsorship. Last, this video is for you now. Visa sponsorship for what? Visa sponsorship available. No. Hospitality employer, head chef, registered nurse. I'm calling about the current, this one today. Center director, fitters. fluid power technicians, mechanists, varied roles. There's so many roles under that. Fitters, marketing communication senior. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mm, maintenance fitter. That's how to find a job. If you cannot find in Seek Australia, go to Jora or Indeed. Search Indeed Australia. Indeed, like normal Indeed. You see that? Indeed Australia. Click on it. Allow Indeed Australia. That's it. Search for job. I'm not doing app. I'm not signing any name. I don't need to sign in or anything. I will just find a job. Okay. Then there's another one called Jora Australia. Jora. Jora. Jora Australia. This one here. Jora Australia. Jora. You see it? Where is Jora? Yes, Jora Australia. Click on that. You can search visa sponsorship for carpenter, for caregivers, for whatever you are looking for. Okay. Then you see the requirements and shoot for employer sponsored visa. Okay. All right. Hairstylist. Last hairstylist. I made a video the other day about hairstylist. I think it was a live session. Okay. Okay. Let's so hairdressers. Okay. Visa sponsorship job for hairdressers. Okay. Visa sponsorship Australia for hairdressers. Hairdressers. Okay, you see, Laz, don't come here and be lazy. Go. There is hairdressers here. I don't know which country you are from, because when you talk about hairdressers, you talk about white people's hair, you know, the kind of hairs and stuff. Do you have experience in doing that? That matters. Please specify it in your CV. It's very important as a hairdresser. The experience you have, talk the type of hair. That will show your professionalism as a hairdresser. What do you know? The type of hair you have worked with. See, the first thing I found here, see, 117 hairdressing sponsorship. 117 hairdresser sponsorship in the Australia. Tell me, Lars, why can't you try even one of them? You see that? You get that? I told you guys. You need to start making use of your data. Make use of your data. Boom. Visa sponsorship for hairdressers, Australia. 177 visa sponsor. It is very clear. Hairdressing visa sponsorship. I made a video the other day to address about the hairdressers. Some people are already making moves on that. Okay. So, Martins, the content we're talking today is that people are moving with visa 491. And the good thing about this visa is that most states and territories do not want you to get a job if you are lucky to have your occupation in their list. So the step is find your occupation in the skill occupation list, do your skill assessment, and express your interest. However, check which state needs your skill so that you can choose them to nominate you. Okay? Automobile electrician, 15 years. Does he have a trade qualification to show for it? Automobile electrician. Let's search your for husband. Today, I'm ready for action. Anybody wants something, we'll search. Oh, automobile electrician. Let's find occupation list. This is still our occupation list. Automobile. Let's search your husband. How much are you paying us to helping searching your husband's occupation here? Automobile. Mobile technician. Oh, electrician. Yes. Oh, okay. Let me search only automobile. I can't find automobile. Okay, I'm going to take automobile out and search only electrician. Then you will see. There's another way to go. Electrician. All right, see. Who am I answering her question here is Agnes. Agnes, so when I search electrician, let me read what I found. Electrician general. Okay. Then we have electrician special class. Let's look for special class and see whether automobile is inside it. This is how you know things, because sometimes when I ask people to tell me their occupation during consultation, sometimes it's not written openly like this. Like this one says special class. So let's click it and see whether automobile is inside that special class. You see that? Okay. So we click there and scope code for the special class electrician. What do we find? Let's see the specialization. So they need certificate 3. That like OND for people from Nigeria is a trade certificate. So they, okay, specialization, Agnes, are you listening? Is amateur winder, electrical contractor, heavy coil winder, railway signal electrician. So automobile is not included. Alternative is lift electrician. Lift electrician, it could be elevator. Of course, it could be elevator. So it's not there. Is winder contractor. So automobile is not there. Lift mechanic. Automobile is not. Automobile electrician is not included in that. Okay. All right. I based in Qatar. How can I get your DM? Don't get my DM. Don't private chat me. Book for consultation. Link is on my all my videos in the in. Check my old videos if it's not on my live section. See a link. If not, ask me question openly, black and white. I will respond. Okay, Martins. There's nothing like DM. If you go there, it will line up like other people, other 1,000 DMs. I could help by coming here to answer questions or ask me question in my other socials. Okay, shoot your question. So today is about 491. Please go and make an attempt. Go and read more on this. Watch my videos on 491. Go and make a move. Watch this video again. You will see all the requirements as well. Okay, my suggestion for people working in mining. Any suggestion? Let's see. Let's see. I want to show you something, because I don't just open my mouth and give people things. Whatever I give you is from the authority. Okay, so I don't give personal. I give something based on what the authority is saying. Okay, so I see people advertising about FIFO job. You can apply for FIFO job Australia from outside, and this and that. But forgetting there are some qualification like white cards you need and so on. Okay, so let's search mining under that occupation list. Mining. Okay, who asked me about mining? Benny. We have mining engineers. That's it. See, only mining engineers. That's it. That's all they need from mining. If you're a mining engineer, they need you in Australia. That's why when you work in the mine in Australia, you can be an electrician. You can even be a nurse. Do you understand? You can even be an administrative person. You can even be a truck, a forklift driver. Forklift driver is not in the occupation list. I'm talking about people in Australia. So when you say you are working in the mine, you mustn't be a miner like the one. You may be working in the site as an electrician, as a carpenter, or as a whatever, forklift, plow driver, and so on. Okay, so you mustn't be a miner, Okay, so that's one thing. Yeah, they make big money in Australia. Fly in, fly out. Big money for miners. They make big money. Truck driving, you cannot get it from outside of Australia. When you're inside here, you can find that job and do. It's not in the occupation list. Okay. Abraham say I'm a truck driver with, yeah, I said it, truck driving. When you are in here, you get your job and cool cash, but it cannot bring you over. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, what about whole watch? Whole watch. I don't know what that means. Should I be searching that? Whole watch. I don't know what that means. Whole watch. I don't know. License will be able to secure me a job. Who will secure you a job? You guys should stop asking me to give you a job. I want to learn truck driver. With truck, don't truck driving will not bring you to Australia. Don't come here and talk that thing. It's not even in the occupation list, okay? But when you are here, you can find a job when you already have a visa to be inside here. But it cannot give you a job, a visa. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, guys. I think we have stayed 1 hour plus here. Okay. All right. So I will leave you and we'll see you again probably tomorrow. I don't know, not sure, but keep bringing your question. Okay. All right. Take care. Take care now. All right. Electrical engineers, they are needed. Well, we can't continue this one now, but is in the occupation list. Is they are needed. You need to do your skill assessment. Engineering Australia is your skill assessor. Go and find their requirements. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Please like my video. I have a lot of people on this live section, but my like is very small. Like my video. If not, I'm not coming back again. No. I beg, like my video. If you don't like my video, I will come back again. No. You see that? Like, like, all you need is to hit the like button. That's it. Like my video. Like my video. All right. Good night or good morning. Okay. It's already Saturday. All right. Thank you. Keep liking. Keep liking my video. Like my video. Hit the like button. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Hit the like button. Hit it. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Bye.